coming right back. What do you think of just how it played out in the fourth quarter for you guys in this game?
I mean, it's kind of what the playoffs are about, just guys making plays. And, that first game is kind of a feeling out process. And we controlled the game for a good, 32, 33 minutes. They went on a run, into the third, started the fourth, got the crowd back into it. And then we responded, which is what we're capable of doing. It was just a high energy game from start to finish, and we had a good look in the corner to go up to, down the stretch of the game, and on the road. The learning lesson is just, every momentum swing matters, and, no matter who you're playing, but especially with an offense like they have. So, we would love to have won tonight, but, again, good learning lessons for us. I think we arguably played our best kind of road game in the sense of, meeting the moment. So excited about game 2.
Yeah, Steph, I know you said you wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Brown go with that box and one. How do you feel like you guys did in responding to that coverage?
I think we did pretty well, creating good shots, even if it's not me, getting looks. It's, you have to have patience with it, and, everybody being in the right spacing is important so that you can just find the open guy, because there is going to be somebody open. It's just you can't rush the possession to create that look. So I got to assume there will be more of it in game 2, because I think I only got like 2 or 3 shots up in the third as we got adjusted to it. So, kind of is expected, but still got to be aggressive to look for my shot too.
Steph, how nice was it to have Andrew back?
It was great. He looked good out there. He looked real springy. I know, everything probably besides his 3-point shot was pretty solid tonight. So it's nice to get but he played 28 minutes and he looked pretty fresh the whole time. So see what adjustments we make going into game 2. But for him to get his feet wet after that much time off, jumping into a playoff series. Like the way you look and know it's going to continue to get better. It
was a similar situation for you last season in a way, right? Coming back to that Denver series, game 1. How hard is that to just get thrown back into the fire in this kind of atmosphere and be expected to go right away?
It's tough just dealing with your own emotions, because there's a lot of adrenaline. There's a lot of probably anxiousness to get back out there on the floor. But the one thing you do have is the experience of knowing what that atmosphere is like and what the playoffs is like and what the intensity is like, so you can kind of go into the memory bank on what to expect and build confidence from there. So that's to your advantage, and I'm sure, I don't know what he said, but that I'm sure that helped. And then you take that momentum and turn it into even more energy for game 2.
Steph, it's been a long time since you've started the first round on the road. You just said you felt that you guys met the moment in terms of the road intensity. What do you mean by that? Did you just feel more locked in or focused?
I think for the 3 quarters of the game, maybe a little bit more, our defense was sound. We were moving, flying all over the floor, sticking to our game plan. Obviously, D-Fox hit some tough shots. Malik got going off the bench. Trey Lyles hit some big momentum threes. So those are the kind of game changers and the plays that got them back into it. But for the most part, I like the way that we played. And if we can do that again, just with that level of execution, shore up some of our defensive kind of rotations and looks to try to slow those guys down. I know we can shoot the ball better and rebound the ball better. So if we can do those things, I like where we're at in terms of, we got to win 1 in this building at least. So, why not game 2?
First, it was a tough look, but did you like your look at the end there? You're moving. I know you had to kind of jump, but did you like that look?
I mean, yeah, considering the situation down, with 2 seconds left, it's hard to catch and turn and find the rim and try to feel, who's behind you, knowing that they were kind of playing on the top side. But I did see enough daylight. I haven't seen the actual video to know if I had more time to kind of create a little bit more space, but, you kind of live with that one.
And all your teammates have said it. Take Wiggins taking that shot or the other shots he had. What does it tell you that he's willing to take the shot? He takes 2 months off. He's out for 2 months, and he's willing to take those shots. And how confident are you those shots will go down in the future?
No, very confident, and that's again part of the experience of knowing what this stage is like in the playoffs and being ready for whatever. So. The play that we had before the last possession where I come down, excuse me, find Clay. Clay drives. We got an advantage. And there's a rotation, kick it to him in the corner, wide open. We live with that one. And they keep giving us that, and we'll take it.
Steph, how much do you, your locker room, especially you, Draymond, Clay, even Looney, kind of like this chess match and the strategy of it? You getting boxing ones, you got guys you got to figure out, and now there's another game. How much do you guys enjoy that part of it?
It's what we live for. We thrive in these situations, and it's so different in the regular season because you're playing the same team, and that little bit of an advantage mentally, seeing the game, making those adjustments, it matters. So. After this long 82-game schedule that we've had in the season, to be back in this environment, it brings the best out of us. And there's a lot of confidence in what that looks like for us to try to, again, just win Game 2 and get back in the series and take it from there.
Haven't asked you about your sub pattern in a while. I know. Tonight would be a night just because, I think it was a 13-4 run to change it at the end of the third. Where are you at right now on, your sub pattern?
I don't know, man. I played 37, there's 11 minutes on the bench. Just try to find the right time to get a little breather, knowing I'm not playing 48, but yeah, I don't know.
Steph,
I was waiting for you to say it. Y'all in cahoots over here, y'all too. That's nice. That's nice.
Steve said Andrew makes you guys whole and make the team make sense with him out there. What about his game and his demeanor prompts Steve to say that? What makes you feel like Wiggins sort of makes you guys whole?
When you go through all the decisions to put a roster together, all the pieces have to try to fit, and he's a big part of everything that we do. Obviously, defensively, what he can do, guarding the ball, being a presence off the ball, blocking shots, his athleticism, different matchups, and then offensively, he's very low maintenance in the way that he gets his looks and his offense, just in the systems that we run. And I think he feels very comfortable with that. So when you go into a season, you want, yourself to be as fully healthy as possible, because that's the way all the pieces are meant to fit. And we haven't had it for a very long time, and we've tried to hold the fort down, and now we have that look back, and now it's just about trying to go out and execute and put it all together for 48 minutes, and knowing how tough it is to win on the road in the playoffs, and the challenge now that we have to do it in Game 2.